Hi, welcome to my channel. This channel is about astronomy, a little bit against the current view of the astronomy. I'm saying like we can go to the stars, really. Okay, so this video I treat Elon Musk. I didn't do this kind of videos, but you see the third time that he flew the Starship, a 50-meter Starship, so I believe that deserves to speak about this. Okay, so I'm passionate about space. I'm telling you that the Big Bang is false. You can go to the stars, and but I didn't want to make this kind of videos. But now, okay, I said this is very important. So this video I will comment. You'll see Elon Musk. He wants to go on Mars. Everybody maybe knows. So I'm very passionate about space. I will speak about web pictures, you see galaxies, and in this video. And I want to tell you my idea about what you can do with Starship and what improvements you can make in this video. It's another kind of video. So Elon Musk watch like a minute and something about the third flight of Starship. Okay, so watch Elon Musk what he says, and then you came back, and we will continue. Okay.
So it's wild that this strange spot. We're basically on a sand spit by the Rio Grande, near the beach, and that is actually the gateway to Mars. Has to be like if this was a movie, you'd be like, no way, come on. Too implausible, but it's real, and it's due to you guys. Congratulations. This is a side-by-side of the three flights. You can see how thrust to weight improved significantly. So we've made tremendous progress from Flight 1 to Flight 2 to Flight 3. And we got Flight 4 coming up in about a month or so. And with Flight 4, we should, if we get, if fate smiles upon us, we'll get through the high heating regime and smash into the ocean at a controlled spot. And then hopefully be able to also do this with the booster, land on essentially a virtual tower. If the landing on the virtual tower with the booster works, then we will actually try with Flight 5 to come back and land on the tower. Yeah. That's very much a success-oriented schedule, but it is in the realm of possibility. But I would say like the odds of us actually being able to catch the booster with the Mechazilla arms this year, I think, I don't want to tempt fate, knock on wood, but I think the odds of actually catching the booster with the tower, probably like 80-90% this year, which is insane. Like actually, when we first talked about it, it sounded so batshit crazy. We're gonna have a giant, it's like literally bigger than Mechazilla from this movie. That you'd catch like the biggest flying object ever made with mechanical arms out of the air. But we're gonna do it. So, yeah. It may not work, necessarily the first time, but it will work.
If you watch that, you know that this is the way I make my videos. I cut some other videos and I comment them. But I want to tell you that they can make some improvements so closer to Earth than you. So first of all, of this Starship. So if has 70 meters in length, the booster, and the ship has 50 meters in length, and 9 meters is diameter. If you understand, is like a house, like if you put three chambers, three rooms in a row, 9 meters, so 3 meters, you can fit three rooms in a row. So, and 50 meters in length. The Starship flew, you saw on the orbit, I showed to you my previous video. So that's why I consider this very important. I do not believe that you can make what Elon Musk wants for now, to go on Mars, Mars planet, 7 month trip when the planets align, 2 years, then 7 months back. It is big, this ship, 50 meters, but I do not believe that it got what it that it, you can do this. Okay, but I'm an optimist. I like space and space things. So I want to comment what you can improve on like near Earth. So I want to go to the stars if we can go, but for now I want to tell you like 3 things that you can improve on a space station, orbital space station. So this is I comment both science that is wrong, theoretical science, and they do like in engineering manner science, and theoretical science is false, mainly physics. So but I want to tell you 3 things that he can improve on, okay, on even Elon Musk. But listen, first of all, again, from Elon Musk about Mars planets. Is very enthusiast. So 4 minutes, I will comment the entire length of the video of Elon Musk, and he says that in like 1 month the third flight will happen with this Starship. So if you understand, he is having much hopes that this will be like real, and we can do some things like this. But I watch another part from Elon Musk, so then you came back and I will tell you what we can do more rapidly, more practically, or near to our planet, and towards the moon, or and something like so. But I'm a dreamer too, so I do not diminish this optimism. I'm telling you, you can go to the stars. So watch another part from Elon Musk.
So really, Starship is really the key to making life multiplanetary and preserving the light of consciousness. That's what it's all about. And it may end up being the most important thing that we ever do. I think that like the light of consciousness is like this tiny candle in a vast darkness, and that candle has only been lit for a very short time, and it could easily go out. So we obviously want to preserve the tiny light of consciousness on Earth, but extend it to Mars, and then ultimately to the rest of the solar system, and then start going to other star systems. And I mean, I won't be alive to see that, but unless I'm like frozen or something, I don't know. But I think at some point we will discover many civilizations that maybe lasted 1 million years, or 2 million years, or 10 million years. But a civilization that lasted 1 million years, which would be, vastly longer than our civilization has lasted. I mean, that's only the third decimal point, so like 13.8 billion something years. If your civilization lasts 1 million years, it's only goes, that third digit past the decimal point goes up 1, and that's 1 million years. So, I mean, I'd say, like, we should think of, like, how do we make civilization last 1 million years? We often get caught up in, like, the day-to-day things, but we want to have at least 1 million-year civilization, if not 100 million-year civilization, or 1 billion-year civilization. So, absolutely crucial to that goal is becoming a multi-planet species.
So after you watch that, let me tell you what we can do, like International Space Station like 25 years or not 24 years is made, and the previous design was like from the Russian space station, Mir space station, and American lab, or if you know. And if it seems to you that stupid, so three main ideas that we can do at this space station, okay? And you will see how I relate this to the Elon Musk space station. So if you understand, the Russian go in space like in a communist regime, and they made that bathrooms, if you know, a space station. So they are primitive. If you was doing if you understand, if you're doing in your chamber like number one or number two, like not a captain, number one, like if you do okay, a bathroom, a toilet, okay, if you understand, if you are doing it in your room, you understand that the International Space Station has 150 meters. So it is not a joke. You can do this kind of things. You understand that humans want to go to Mars, but the Elon Musk ship has 50 meters, the International Space Station has 150 meters, like with many modules. And if you understand how it smells, but you can put 12 people they were on the International Space Station, much more even, and in one hand 150 meters, no, you understand that it is smelling. So they have some toilets, like some cabins, like a poor the ventilation is like in exterior. You hear always on the International Space Station an infernical like sound always, like 6 months you can bring your nerve down. So 7 months trip to the moon, maybe to the Mars planet, maybe you understand that this kind of things are not like, it seems like trivial, but we can do these kinds of things. First of all, Apollo mission, they flew 3 men like in a chamber 4 meters by 4 meters or 3 meters by 3, and they were doing it in the room, and you understand. So how you can improve on this? You see, Elon Musk have a dragon ship, if you understand. This is the first from free. You see the practical stuff. So first of all, if you understand, before you go to Mars planet, you can do these kinds of things, but even you can make some money from this. How do I think that this can be done? You see, Dragon spaceship, it brings crew to the International Space Station, and food and what they need there, okay? So this Dragon spaceship, this V2, there's another one, okay? So this is for you to understand, okay? If you watch that, so this is flown with the International Space Station with the Falcon 9 Elon Musk ship. So you can make a module to retrofit this Dragon and to make a real bathroom. If you understand, it's big. We can make a real bathroom like separated and only that ventilated, and to be okay. If you want to improve on the International Space Station, you can let the like these cabins, poor cabins in for for emergencies, but you can improve on this. And even the ventilation system is done through interior, and it sounds like a bad wind, okay, it's like, so you can do this stuff. If you understand, we must learn to do this stuff. They were very satisfied by the communist time, the Russians, and you're not going to comment about poor facilities, bathroom facilities. So they okay. This is like a shame for somebody to speak about. Nobody mentioned 25 years. So they go there happy to go there, stay 3 months, 6 months. Even the space station of Chinese space station, the inherent the same mentality. So you understand maybe that you can improve on this in this kind of thing. So another idea, the same idea. You imagine that it smells. So you cannot bring some happiness, like more happiness with to the astronaut, and he can make money if he wants to retrofit like this. Can be brought to the International Space Station with a Falcon 9. So not the but the Starship flew. Has 50 meters. If you want no in an animation, Elon Musk put it like side by side with the International Space Station, like 1/3 of a space station, 50 meters. So you can do bigger stuff like with this. So my second idea is, I let you watch another part from the clip, from Elon Musk clip. I will comment the entire length of the video. Okay, so watch.
People often ask why Mars. Well, there's not a lot of options, frankly. So if Venus is a superheated, high-pressure acid bath. So not what you don't want to go to Venus. And then the moon is close, but it doesn't have an atmosphere. The gravity is only 1/6 that of Earth, and it's missing a lot of key resources. So also the insulating value of the moon relative to Mars is much less. So if there's something that takes out Earth, like let's say there's a World War III, global thermonuclear warfare, they'll probably throw a few nukes at the moon. So, whereas it's way harder to shoot Mars with nuclear, and Mars would see it coming and probably have some time to stop the inbound missiles. So the value of Mars.
So after you watch the third part of the video, I'm commenting Elon Musk video. In the same reasoning, you can make like a kitchen. Even the smell of the food is not, but you can do this separately. Okay, so you can put and the bathroom, you can make one for ladies, one for, okay. So this is how you can improve on an orbital station, because I believe that if you do not have, even NASA wants to make one around the moon, you must understand how they were thinking when they go on the moon. Apollo 11, 12, 13, 15, okay, if you understand, the man stayed on orbit, and they hooked and connected and came back to the Earth. You understand that it is necessary to have this kind of space station. Maybe one made from scratch, like in a big space relation, like one with around the moon and then around the Mars planet. I do not believe that you can go on Mars planet with people if you do not have a space station, orbital space station, around Mars planet. So if you understand, this is the step you can make, because we know how to live in space 25 years. You can go around, make a space station around the Venus planets to confirm that where I believe that the Russian did it wrong. Like you take the temperature in a volcano on Earth, you infer the temperature on the planet. I believe that this is the ideal condition on Venus. and the Russian, they do not lie, but they are cut in some, there's some lie, okay. So I believe that we must make some orbital space station. Imagine to transmit video live around the Venus planet orbital space station, and an orbital space station around the, you see now they are hardly can go to circum navigate the moon, and they postpone a year, and with 3 astronauts, four so Canadian and 3 Americans. If you understand how hard it is a real scope this time to make an orbital space station, and in a more realistic manner than to make a city on the moon or a base or something. So we know how to do this because the International Space Station is already in place. And you will understand now how I believe that this Starship, Elon Musk Starship, can be used for this purpose. So I am doing this for free. It's my passion for space. I believe that we can go to the stars in this generation. Musk says maybe he not get there. He's old or something. It will be old or something. But I believe that if this nation should commit itself, how the American president said. So this is how I believe. Imagine transmission around the Venus planet, and to be with real scientific methods. We already know how to make satellites, weather satellites, and things like this. And for 12 cosmonauts, astronauts, what do you want to be around Venus planet, and now you understand that you make like a bus towards this, and the Starship is good for this, like a moon Earth moon bus is good for this, 50 meters, okay. If you want it is good for this, like for a bus, but you must construct an orbital space station around the Mars first. This is my belief. You cannot go with people. You understand, like Artemis mission 2 now. You must see that you can come from Mars planet, and then from the surface of the planet. So for that's why I am believing that. So watch another section for Musk, and I'll say two more ideas. Like I did not want it to do like this kind of videos, but okay, I am interested in everything about space. If you understand, from what movie is this? I'm not only interested about outer space. I'm from outer space. From what movie is this? Okay, so but watch another part from Elon Musk, and then we came back. I will tell you the second and third idea. Like
the difficult, or the distance and time required to get to Mars actually has an insulating benefit for the continuation of consciousness, even if there's something terrible happens on Earth. And then once we go beyond Mars, there's some asteroids like Ceres, some of the moons of Jupiter. Starship would ultimately be capable of reaching anywhere in the solar system. And then we'll need something, a new level of technology to go to other star systems. But if we can't at least get to Mars, then other star systems are hopeless. I mean, it's a fixer-upper of a planet. Okay, it needs some work, but it is. It's really the only option for becoming multiplanetary. And long term, we can warm up Mars, and we can. We can densify the atmosphere, and there'd be a liquid ocean on about 40% of the surface. So we could make it an Earth-like planet long term.
So if you watch that, like it is the richest man in the world, like billions of dollars. If I will speak, you see that I'm crazy. But if more people like this should understand that they are making the old stuff like wars and not economy, or to connect the earth somehow, like China, like it's like vloggers in China and in Japan, everywhere. Okay, so you must understand that here like an old stuff, and a few people, even like Elon Musk, uh, you can be encouraged. He has money and people take them serious. This kind of guys. Okay, so maybe he wants to make money. Falcon 9 makes a lot of money. Okay, okay, but I'm telling you like from my heart, I want to do this kind of thing. So if you understood like a kitchen, you can make a kitchen, International Space Station, and and I want to tell you how you can make to simulate gravity, not in a crazy manner, or nobody thought about this. You can make a room, and the room to be magnetic, electromagnetic, and to have like a bodysuit like tight with a small like hair like uh, wires all over the place, and you will make it electromagnetic, so you can stand still in like this, and you will feel a pull. It will be going to be the closest thing that you can make in an easy manner of it gravity. Will pull you down on the like towards one uh, towards one a single like wall in that you do not have direction. So you pick a wall and you make this electromagnetic, and you make wires, fine wires, and through a costume, and like a body tie like this, and you can all over the place, or even in the pants, and even in the okay, so this can generate an attraction. You can regulate this, how kilograms do you want to be attracted, like, and from all over the place. If you combine very well the electromagnetic attraction, it is an attraction, so gives you some pull, electrical magnetic pull, so all over the place, in the hands, in you can have on the, and you can make a single room like this, for the cosmonauts to walk in a normal manner. Somehow you do not have to the need to have a boots, like magnetic boots, or maybe, okay, but only and even this suit. So this is not the idea. We must learn to do this stuff. Okay, so this is what I wanted to tell you in this video. I comment about space, and I brought my ideas. So if you want to go in space, first of all, we must do this. Even NASA understands that. First of all, you must have like this. Okay, so it is like a boss. For me, is a good boss, space boss, but it is not everything that we need to colonize Mars planet. Like in an objective manner, there are 2 years. The more people should be more disciplined and more scientific, like not like with these lights. You say like the stars are in a billion years distance, and scientific lights. Okay, so now if you understand, I want to tell you that we can make even like a new space station. If you understand how big it is, SpaceX Starship, you can put 3 in a row. You can retrofit them to put 3 in a row to connect them, and then like in a parallel manner, other 3 and 3, and maybe this is going to be a real space station. I don't know if he wants to make it. The space station is old, like 25 years, poor ventilation system. Everything should be reinvented to look like a home, like start like a ship, like this Space 9. I don't know, space station, a real space station, like with all these ideas, with good bathrooms, and a specific area of kitchens and something like this. So, but it is easy if you understand. He already flew 3 ships like this as 50 meters. If you understand, was a real achievement, and you can see it in the space, no doubt. Maybe they will have setbacks, but if this is the right track, you can do this. Okay, so you can put three in a row, like 50 meters, 150 meters. You equal with only with three flights in space. You connect them. You equal the International Space Station, and they multiple $1 billion. You can equal this only with three starships, but you can connect them like sideways, and you make some connection like this, and you put another row and another row, 9 meters, 10 meters, 30 meters, and you can put another row and another row, make a cube or something. That's is going to be a real space station, like around the Earth. And you did one of like this on around the moon. If you want to connect there, and from there to the procedure might be learn how to go from the moon on this space station, and from this space station to be controlled. You are not losing the people. Like if you maybe so it would be some accidents, you be some control, like a tower of control, like a station of control. And to re-edit the idea, to I'm telling you that I believe that we must make something like this even around Venus planet, is closer than Mars planets, and around Mars planet, and maybe on Phobos and Deimos, and then you and I believe that in this generation you will pay a single cent, 50 cents. You see, like that melody, 50 cents on television transmission from the Venus or a space station, and you recover your money. On this generation, I believe that you can do this. Okay, so I'm not wanting money or something. I just want to tell I can go to the stars, but we must learn to do this stuff. Okay, so maybe I'll do another videos like this. It was like a single one for me, but if you understand, I believe that you can transmit from the moon and you recover like half of money. You can get it back only 50 cents, and the people will pay to you only to see live transmission around Venus planet. And then we can have satellites, weather satellites, and we can film the planet in a real manner to transmit data from people, not from crushed like tin can of Russian to say that you register high pressure, and Elon Musk says like this. So this is the video, maybe a big video, but I am telling you that this is my heart for space, for space. Okay, so I don't know what I should show you to you. Nothing. So you saw Elon Musk, Dragon, and you saw Minute from the International Space Station, from ESA channel. The last video, like a week old. I don't know, maybe.
It's the last day on board the space station. We'll be undocking in a couple hours and returning home. It's been an absolutely incredible mission, and I'm going to miss the space station. The space station is just an amazing place to live and to work. Let's take one last tour down the space station and see what I'm leaving. So right now I am in node 2 at the very front end. Our Dragon is docked above us up here. That's where we'll be departing from. To my left, I've got the European Columbus module. To my right, it's the Japanese Kiba module, and then the rest of the space station is straight ahead. So let's fly down through the space station. We're now in the US lab, where we have a whole bunch of
So what I'm telling you, what is my heart now, to understand that this is galaxy from Webb, one of from the last pictures Maybe I will have problems with the zoom, but let me, this is a galaxy, okay? And what I'm telling you, if you know by now, that we can go here at these galaxies, it seems too crazy or not, this is a star. It's a static cloud full of luminous objects, and if this black stuff is still but are not luminous, and our galaxy is a sphere surrounded with clouds, thick clouds, billions of kilometers. Inside them there is this luminous, all kinds of objects, crystalline objects and metal and alloys. And through this black stuff it is flowing an energy, light energy, and it ignites the galaxies. They try tricking you, if you understand. We cannot see the universe, we must pass through these black clouds. So when the star ends, when the planets end, let's say Pluto, there are billions of kilometers full of stars, and the stars are smaller than the moon. They are not like our sun. They're not fusing anything. They do not, gravity is not attraction, black holes and stuff. You will have a problem if this is a galaxy 100,000 years mass. The gravity is incoherent space-time, like 100,000 years. You cannot grab from a present body. So it is not okay. It's a small piece, like is no bigger than Earth Moon in length. This, but you believe me or not, they were lying. They take one from another and they do not realize this. This is what I want to tell you, okay? This is more shocking, but you see my heart is for space exploration, but it is true what I'm telling you. The stars are small, you see, and cold, and put in this from Webb telescope, okay, these pictures. And you see they are putting clouds. The clouds are made from luminous gases or not, and there is an energy ignites the stars. The stars are fixed, and the galaxies are stars, like flowers of light, and many types mathematical arrangements. You see another pictures, I print them. You see the stars are putting clouds, and they are cold, they are emitting only light. They do not have, how they are saying, planets around them. And if we pass through these clouds, that through our galaxy, that it is a sphere. So if you believe that I am crazy, but you watch my channel, Einstein's false physics and false science like this, Elon Musk says in this video, if the physics is right, 4 billion years the sun, and they do not know how to maintain a light bulb to running for 4 billion years. These stars are alimentated. The clouds producing electromagnetic energy. Understand that this is true, and they do not know fission and fusion. The clouds made from water produce electromagnetic energy, and these clouds produce energy, ignite the stars. But it's a constant flow that came even inside our galaxy. You see, in all the picture you can see the stars are putting clouds. This is from Hubble. This is from Hubble, not from Webb. The third was from Webb. Okay, and this I believe is also from Webb. Okay, the Jupiter planet, my favorite, with satellites. Galileo discovered first. Galileo, okay, Europa, Io, Callisto, Ganymede, okay. So this is not made, I'm telling you, even is not made from gas, it's made from water. This planet, Jupiter planet, is made from water. There are many lies they are pulling over your eyes, but I'm telling you, it can go to the stars. And you see, my heart is for space exploration. If you understand that the stars are small and cold, and they do not fuse, and there may be chunks like planet chunks, many chunks like unignited like planets here, but the stars are not with planets. You understand how necessary it is for us even to colonize what planets do we really know. These wandering stars, Mars planet and Venus and Jupiter and the satellites, and it's imperative for us in this century. If you see Elon Musk ship becomes more important that you are believing, this is what I told you, or I want to tell you. They do not believe the gravity is not attraction, gases do not congeal to form. This is what Laplace lied Napoleon on. Okay, so you are living in the past, man. You know this replic from Seinfeld movie. Okay, you are living in some past lives. Okay, so but it is inevitable. If they want to make this, like, if you Artemis, you see, postpone another year. In 2018, they said that they will go in 2018. So you see, there many postponed. But if you understand, it is imperative for us. The stars are smaller than a moon, billions of stars. 99% maybe, a few of them in constellation, big constellation, they are big. Okay, so a few of them are function like our sun, very few of them. Okay, so if it is incredible for you or not, this is I want to tell you. But and this is what I've told you on my channel. I've told that Einstein solves physics, and lot of science that they are bragging about is false. Okay, so but I've took on this kind of other subjects. You see that you understand that I'm preoccupied with this, and even I thought how to improve the lives of astronauts and the International Space Station. But if we may to close this video, we can make a real a new space station that it is thought to be linked with this moon space station, Mars space station, like to have exactly like a bus. If you want to bring people back and to have a connection, okay, and to improve the space program. And I'm telling you, only from if you see from orbit, filmed by real people, you will get some money if you transmit it on Earth, like on internet or something. Okay, so this is what I want to tell you. I am interested about this star, but my heart is only about stars and science and things like this. And I will take on some other channels that they are occupying themselves with this. You'll see, I will comment few of them, but mainly because I already told you that the physics, 99% of the theoretical science is wrong, and you can see in my channel, and they do not want to take back on that ideas. Okay, so maybe these things will be heard, and okay, that's why I'll do this, and I do it for free, and I've told you all of this for free. Maybe somebody will do this stuff, what I'm telling you. Okay, goodbye, God bless. This channel is against the current view of the astronomy. We can go to the stars are close, real close. It will take us maximum 90 years to reach the stars with our current technology. Maximum 90 years to reach the furthest star that it is, if you understand. If you do not believe me, you sleep another decade. Okay, goodbye. Like, share and subscribe. It will help my channel. This time I'll not play in this video, just take a pause. But if you know, I will play a song at the end of each video. Maybe next video, for the reason because it is already big, this video. Okay, and it take me. Okay, like, share and subscribe about International Space Station, Elon Musk, and the future of the Starship. What we can do with a Starship, with the Elon Musk Starship, if he will make this. Okay, goodbye, God bless. Like, share and subscribe will help me. Everybody should know this.